Hi guys, welcome back to Audit Army, the best place to be for police and auditor interactions on YouTube. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoy the video, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you never miss a future upload. Anyway, let's get into today's video.
All right.
We're just independent citizen journalists exercising our First Amendment rights, and we believe that we have
breaking news coverage, sir.
This video starts off with two individuals filming themselves interviewing random people. A police officer is seen approaching these two individuals and begins to issue a warning to them stating that they're not allowed to film in public. As the video continues, one of the individuals that's doing all of the interviewing starts to actually interview the police officer. With so many people being around and being so visible in the public eye, if I was this police officer, I would choose my words very carefully. But let's see what happens.
we have the attention of the United States Parks Police. What can I do for you, officer?
Unless you had a permit for the sidewalk, you can interview people on the street as much as you want. All right.
So the issue is the structure of the monopod being on the sidewalk?
No, it's just the filming.
Is the sidewalk a public place?
36 CFR 7.96. Unless you have a permit from the National Park Service to commercially film on their property, then just step it down the sidewalk. I don't have any other issue. You can interview people down here. It's from here to there. All right.
We're just independent citizen journalists exercising our First Amendment rights, and we believe that we have
breaking news coverage, sir. That's the policy. That's the law.
It's breaking right now. There's a United States Park Police officer harassing an independent journalist for exercising his First Amendment rights. That's breaking news, don't you think?
I'm not harassing you. I'm asking you nicely if you had a permit. You said no. I'm advising you of the law, which I'm sure you know.
Well, I do have a permit, actually. It's the First Amendment to the Constitution. Okay, well, it appears now that my cameraman standing off the sidewalk is not liable for arrest, but, and now we see the lovely Parks Police officers coming over to join us. Why don't you pan around, Lucas, and see what's going on here. Maybe we can get an interview with one of the officers themselves. This would be very exciting. How you doing, sir?
I'm Sergeant D'Onofrio with the United States Park Police. Please don't stick that in my face. Thank you. Just giving you 1 second warning. If you were up on the sidewalk, you need a permit to film on the sidewalk. My officer is very clear of that.
Is it public space?
Yes, it's a public space, but you're performing a commercial enterprise on a public space, which requires a permit.
The First Amendment doesn't apply there without permission, you're saying?
You need a permit. That's all I'm saying. You're off the sidewalk now. You're not in violation.
Did you swear an oath to the Constitution when you took this job as a United States Parks Police officer, sir?
That's irrelevant, sir. I'm merely stating...
Your oath is irrelevant? The Constitution is irrelevant? Which is it, sir?
Sir, the only thing I'm here to discuss is the fact that you need a permit to be on that sidewalk. You're off the sidewalk now. If you go back on the sidewalk, you will be arrested.
Well, I was actually here to discuss all the various ways in which our government is so grossly outside of the bounds of the Constitution. I'm so glad that you came and give me a real life example right here of a government that's out of control, not even having respect for basic First Amendment journalist rights.
For a second time.
We're done. Thank you.
As I've said multiple times at this point, I'm no expert at what's in fact legal or not legal in situations like this, so I can't really speak to whether the law is in fact being broken or not. But what I can say is it absolutely is a waste of time spending so much time and energy on whether or not two guys are allowed to film and interview people 6 inches to the left or 6 inches to the right. And again, I'm no expert, but all I'm saying is, wherever they are, I'm sure there are bigger fish to fry.
I'm asking you to leave.
Okay.
They do not want you in here.
In this video, a police sheriff is seen approaching an individual recording a video, stating that the staff at the current building they're standing in has asked this individual to leave the premises. The individual recording the video states that this is the second sheriff that he's seen for today, and the sheriff in this video states that this individual is in fact trespassing. The two go on for some time debating whether or not this is trespassing, but I won't spoil it for you. Keep watching to find out what happens next.
How we doing?
Hi, how are you?
Doing good.
Good.
Second sheriff I get to meet today.
Well, good. Why don't we step outside?
Why are we stepping outside?
I've been asked by staff that they prefer that you not be here, so...
Is there a particular reason?
Considered trespassing?
No, it's not. Isn't this a public building?
So this is trespassing, so I'm going to be polite. I'm going to
How
ask
is it
you to
trespassing?
I am asking you to leave professionally. Okay?
Is that a lawful request?
Yes.
It is.
I'm asking you to leave
Okay,
They do not want you in here.
but that's not up to them.
Is there, what, yes it is.
How is that?
Why are you asking me these questions?
This is a public building,
And
sir.
who are you?
And one of your sheriffs was just here and had no issue with what I'm doing here.
Who are you?
Well,
I have the right to ask you who you are.
No, of course. What do you mean you have the right to ask? Of course. You haven't identified yourself. The only reason I know you're...
I am Sheriff Evan Verbrugge, so we're to make sure you have that right.
Okay.
I'm asking you to leave on behalf of the office here.
What I will be willing
And I
to
will
do
tell
is-
you that if you do not ask and leave, then we will have to take you out.
I actually don't even have to speak to you. Right? So I'm giving you the gift of speaking to you because it's my right to not have to speak to you.
Okay.
This sheriff was just here,
Yeah?
right?
Okay.
I made him fully aware of what I'm doing. I was happy to tell him what was going on, what I was doing. I told him my intention was to go inside. Asked him if there was any issues with that. He said absolutely not.
Okay.
That's all on video.
Okay.
And that's what we're doing. So for you to walk up to me in a public building, threaten me with removal, okay, when I'm in there 100% within my rights and under protection of the law, not causing a disturbance, not creating any situations, and not going into any restricted areas, not violating any policy they have. I put my face shield on. You have no legal right to ask me to leave.
Sure.
You don't have any legal right to ask me to leave. I will 100% guarantee you that you have no legal right to ask me to leave. Now, you might have told yourself that I'm trying to look for an issue here, or that I'm trying to look for a lawsuit, or I'm trying to stir something like that. You're the one steering that ship. I'm just here to visit this public office, take some video inside, take some video outside, be on my way.
Okay.
So if you want to create something out of that, that's your issue. That's not my issue.
Okay. You got your video.
Well, I'm not I was just asked to come out here and continue this conversation with you, so I intend to go back in, finish what I'm doing, and then I'll leave of my own accord.
Well, I think that they have already asked us to advise you that you would be trespassing.
Under what lawful reason?
I like how the video ends with the sheriff retreating back inside after the verbal defeat. Honestly, situations like this could be completely avoided if people knew what they were talking about. But, as we seem to watch all the time, most police officers in situations like this speak before thinking, which for the most part ends up getting them in a lot of trouble. I will give credit to the sheriff in this video though. He maintained a level head pretty much through the entire video, which most definitely could not be said about most of the police officers we see on this channel.
No, I'm
in
not.
order to create a lawsuit. That's what you want to do. I get that. I acknowledge that that is your profession.
Well, this video starts off like a train sprinting downhill without any brakes. In this video, a police officer is seen approaching an individual recording a video and requesting that he stand in front of his police vehicle so that he's visible on the dash cam. During this interaction, the police officer uses extreme words such as detained, investigation, and suspicious activity. He even goes as far as to say the individual recording this video is a fraud and disturbing the peace.
How you doing?
Can you come over here in front of my car so my camera can watch you, please?
Yes, sir. Am I being detained?
You are. For the duration of this investigation. Can you step over here in front of my
For
camera,
what reason?
please? Sir, I'm investigating a suspicious person.
Okay.
Don't play games with me, okay? I know what you're
I'm
doing.
engaged in lawful activity.
I know what you're doing. You're First Amendment frauditor. I get it.
That's
Just
constitutionally
step over
protected
here, okay?
activity. Why am I
Step
being
over.
detained?
Because you're creating a disturbance. All right, step over here.
This is constitutionally protected activity.
Sir.
You cannot make it a crime.
Sir, you are creating a disturbance.
What is your name and
I'm
badge number?
investigating the disturbance.
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Fisher, 1146.
Okay, my name is
Police
Jeff.
Department, Kano.
I'm with Pinnacle
Okay,
Services.
Listen.
I got my ID in my
Stop.
pocket if you want to
Stop.
see
You
it.
don't dictate what happens here. I need to talk to you.
No, the Constitution.
Let me talk to you, okay?
The law and the Constitution
Sir.
dictates what happens. I'm
Stop.
on a public sidewalk.
Stop.
Engaged
I know
in
your
constant-
game. It's okay.
Then why are you
don't-
even here?
I don't want to play with this game with you, okay?
If you know my game,
you
then
are
you know I'm...
intentionally creating a disturbance
No, I'm
in
not.
order to create a lawsuit. That's what you want to do. I get that. I acknowledge that that is your profession. I understand. That is how you make your money.
What law am I
I'm here
breaking?
doing my job.
What law am I
okay?
violating?
You're creating a disturbance and you're bothering folks over here.
What
I'm
law
here
am
to
I
investigate why. So,
Okay.
what I'm going to do is do a report on this incident to rule you out as potential stalker for one of the employees. If any of these employees get their vehicles damaged or anything, I need to know where to look.
I am
Because it's
engaged.
not normal for somebody to be filming people exiting a hospital. For
Is
all I
it-
know, listen, let me talk. I'm
Okay,
talking,
go
not
ahead,
you.
Go ahead.
For all I know, you are stalking somebody at the hospital.
Nope.
Either an employee. I don't know that.
Nope.
I don't know you. I'm
don't
not
know
God.
that. That's- so you don't have
I'm
any
not
reasonable
God,
grounds for-
But I have to investigate.
I'm engaged
And
in a
I'm gonna be doing
lawful,
report on
constitutionally
it.
protected activity,
I'm
and I'm
telling
going to be on my
doing a
way.
report.
I'm leaving right
I
now.
need your driver's license.
I'm leaving right now.
No, I'm doing a report because I don't know what you are or what you're doing.
If I don't give you my
For all
driver's
I know.
license, what's going to happen?
Okay, listen, sir.
I asked you
I've
a simple
explained
question.
to you
And I've told
that
you
I
that.
am investigating
I've told you,
a
listen.
suspicious person.
Listen.
who is causing a disturbance at a
The
at a
ambulance is
private
constantly
hospital.
running the stop sign.
Private hospital.
The ambulance is running the
For
stop
all
sign.
I know, you
I'm
could be
filming
stalking. I don't know you. Okay, I don't know if that's the truth.
Yeah,
you might
from-
be stalking or harassing an employee or a patron at the hospital.
I'm not.
So
My
I'm
name.
going to be doing a
Officer,
report.
my name is
so
Jeff.
that if something
I work
comes
with
up,
10X News
I
Services.
can go ahead and rule you
and
out.
I'm
or
on your
investigate you
Constitution.
further. Provide me with your driver's license.
I don't have
please,
my
for this
driver's
report.
license on me.
Okay.
My name is Jeff.
I've asked you several times to step in front of my
Fine,
car
I'll
so that
step
you're
in front of
the
your
camera.
car. Okay.
Stand right there.
All right.
Now, if you don't have
I'm
a
not on
driver's
the
license,
sidewalk now.
then I don't care. I'm not here to harass you about being on the sidewalk. I want this video camera behind you to watch you.
Okay.
Okay? I want it to be catching all of this interaction. You
Okay.
have yours. That's great. That's cool. I look
All right.
forward to seeing myself on YouTube.
I've got to
again.
get back to work.
All right? No. I got to do my job. You
Okay.
have caused me to come here. That's what you've done. So now I'm here performing
Okay.
my duties.
Can I
and you're
explain
not
to you
gonna
what I was
interfere
doing?
with my duties.
Can I explain to you what I was
You're going to
doing?
be providing me with your social security number, your driver's license number, if you know it, your date of birth, your address, and your full name.
Am I free to go?
No, you are not.
So I'm curious about something here. If the police officer was in fact privy to this quote-unquote fraudulent activity, then why engage with him in the first place? If you've watched this channel at all, then you've seen plenty of these videos and know that the individual recording the video most times is trying to just get a rise out of the police officer. I guess it's just surprising that the police officer in this video happens to know exactly what this guy's doing and still continues to engage with him. Not exactly his finest moment, I'd say.
All right, go ahead and stand up for me right here, okay, and face my car. You want to go through these tests, or you just want me to take you in?
This video starts off at what seems like a pretty normal or routine traffic stop. A police officer is seen at the window of an individual that's been pulled over to the side of the road, and he asks the driver if he's been drinking today. As the video continues, the police officer asks this individual to step out of their vehicle. He then asks the individual if they've got a loaded weapon. It seems that this quote-unquote typical traffic stop is becoming less and less ordinary by the minute. Let's see for yourself.
How much have you had to drink?
Not much.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and step out with me, okay? So you got a gun on you?
It's off.
It's off of you? Is it in the vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're a deputy?
I'm the chief deputy.
You're the chief? Okay. Well, so you know better.
I've had some bad times.
Okay. Well, I understand that. But, I mean, you know we can't be out driving if we've been drinking.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do some tests on you. All right? You know how all this is going to go. If you are impaired, there's nothing I can do for you. Okay?
Okay.
Because it's not, it wasn't my choice, whatever you've done. And, you know, my job's going to be on the line just like yours is, okay? All right. Come back here toward my car, okay? So how much have you had? You don't know? You don't remember? Okay. Well, pull your hands out of your pockets. All right, go ahead and stand. All right. You gonna be all right?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and stand up for me right here, okay? And face my car. You want to go through these tests, or you just want me to take you in? Huh?
Don't take me to
I won't take you to Newton. We're in Boone right now. So I'd be taking you to Boone. Okay? I know it sucks. All right, but like I said, it's not my choice.
Can't give me a break, man.
You know I can't. Absolutely can't. It's on camera. I can't do anything about it. I've got family out here on this highway. I'm sure you do too. Like I said, we can see where you're at, or you can go to jail, not have any further evidence. You know, it's up to you.
No. I guess I'll just go to jail.
Okay. No, put your hands on the car for me. Bring your feet back. All right. So you don't have anything on you. All right. I will do the professional courtesy if you want. We can. I can just cuff you in the front, sit you in the back of my car. You want to do that? Or you'd rather have them behind your back?
Cuff me? Seriously?
Like I said, it's policy.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
You want me to follow policy? But, you know, I mean, just because that's what they used to do doesn't mean that was right.
Yeah. You're right.
We also used to slap people around just for back talking. Can't do that anymore either.
Well, I used to do that too, but...
So it's quite obvious that the individual driving the vehicle was intoxicated. It's even more so surprising that he's in fact a part of the police force himself. I mean, this guy was so drunk he literally couldn't even perform a traffic stop drunk test. No way did he have any business being behind the steering wheel of a vehicle. What's even more shocking is the conversation that the two are having as the video comes to a close. I don't think it was ever legal for a police officer to slap somebody around.
Okay, and I do have that right.
You do not.
Yes, I do.
This is a constitution-protected activity.
Yes, I do. Now, she just said she respectfully asked you to not film her.
No, she did not.
Evidently, there's something else going on.
This video starts off with a police officer and an individual recording a video having a heated exchange. The officer starts by telling the individual recording the video that they're quote-unquote line stepping. I don't know about you, but that sounds an awful lot like a threat to me. As the video continues, the police officer indicates to the individual recording the video that they need to leave. The individual recording the video declines and says his rights are being infringed upon. The police officer then says he's acting suspicious and suggests that maybe there's more to the story than he's letting on.
Yeah, do me a favor, man.
I just want your name.
You're line stepping now. You're line stepping.
I'm not.
Don't film her like that. Listen.
She's a public employee.
Listen
sir.
to me. Listen to me.
She's a public employee.
I'm respectfully asking you.
I understand.
Just to stop what you're doing.
I'm gonna respect.
I'm respectfully asking you to stop what you're doing. Now I'm respectfully asking you to leave the building.
Okay.
And I do have that right.
You do not.
Yes, I do.
This is a constitution-protected activity.
Yes, I do. Now, she just said she respectfully asked you to not film her.
No, she did not.
Evidently, there's something else going on. Is there something else that I need to know?
There's nothing else you need to know other than I'm engaging.
Come on. Is there something else I need to know?
Sir, you don't even know
She seemed like she knew exactly what was going on.
Because when I went in there,
you know her?
When I went in there,
you know her?
I have no idea. Why would I ask for her name if I knew?
When you went in there, what?
When I went in there to ask what office it was, because there's no signs on the office.
Right.
I said what I wanted to know what office this was. She says, "Turn off your camera now." I said, "Well, unfortunately for you, I'm not going to do that. If you would just tell me which office this is."
So let me ask you a question. What gives you the right to walk into someone's office and just start filming?
The United States Constitution, sir.
Really?
The same Constitution that you took an oath.
Yeah, I know.
To uphold it.
Listen, we could go back and forth with this, but you're making people uncomfortable.
I'm not. That's not my intent.
Listen. So therefore, you're starting to cause a breach of the peace.
No, that's not true.
Yes, sir.
That's not true.
Sir. You're making people uncomfortable.
No.
If I get a call,
you have to have the intent.
If anybody just walks
this is the people's building,
sticking
sir.
cameras in the
sir,
face
I'm not sticking. Those two women came. You don't understand.
The lady. If I go ask her right now, when you walked in the office, because that's what you said.
I did walk into the office.
In the office with your camera up like that.
Like how I am.
Now let me ask you a question. Is that normal? Is that normal?
What's normal to you? It's not normal to me.
Yes or no?
What's normal to you is not normal to me, sir.
Is that normal?
Sir, what's normal to you
is that a normal thing to do? Isn't that kind of disrespectful to someone?
No, it's not.
Huh?
There's cameras everywhere. You're recording me right now, sir.
You're a journalist, you said?
You're recording me right now.
You're a journalist?
That's correct.
You're a journalist, you said. Okay.
I have freedom of press in this country,
sir.
Do
you have credentials to say you're a journalist? Any type of credentials?
The First Amendment of the Constitution.
So that makes you a journalist?
That's correct.
Really?
Really? Really, sir?
Okay.
That's really.
You learn something every day.
Yeah, so you did. I'm glad you learned something. Sir, you're trying to escalate a situation. Just stop.
I'm not escalating anything. I'm just telling you what you're doing.
Just stop.
What you're doing is irregular.
Just stop. Just stop. Just stop.
No.
Just stop.
What you're doing is irregular.
Just stop, sir. Just stop. Stop what you're doing. Stop.
That right there, that's good.
You might intimidate everybody else. You both don't intimidate me, not even a little bit.
I haven't laid a hand on you.
It doesn't. But the way you're speaking to me and the way you're speaking to me, Sergeant, is not becoming of your city. Sir, can you not bump into me?
You can't film that.
That's public record.
It's none of your business.
That's public record.
It's none of your business who comes here.
What's irritating about this interaction is, as the two continue to go back and forth for a while, the police officer then takes a sarcastic turn and then starts parading around the room with a very unbecoming attitude. He even goes as far as to get another police officer involved, which, if they're going for the look of professionalism, this isn't really helping them out. At one point, one of the police officers even flips over the sign-in sheet, as if there's really sensitive information that needs protecting on it. I don't know, this just came off more as embarrassing than anything else. Maybe the two of them can score a job at some cheesy courtroom show. Thanks for making it to the end of the video, guys. Remember to subscribe and like the video. And for more insane police encounters, click on one of the videos on your screen right now or click on our channel page. Bye, guys.